Hello, everybody, and welcome to What's Left of Us, the TTRPG show where we all play together in a TTRPG, which would be self-evident by the thing I said previously.
Whoa.
I know, guys, I'm so good at my job. I don't know how we didn't get a streamy. Welcome everybody to our show. As you can tell, we are all ready and primed to go. We are without a Mildred today. We are with a Jinx. We are just keeping some cameras off today, so do not be afraid.
Hello.
Sometimes I feel like I can still hear her voice.
I was gonna slip into my Verity, or not my Verity voice, my Naomi voice for some
That's
reason.
my character. Leave my baby girl alone.
Verity, I'm right here. I'm right next to you.
Oh my God,
God.
she's here.
Jesus.
It's cool. I'm gonna play Naomi today.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so the part of Mildred will be played by Naomi being played by Jinx. And I will be Randy playing as Rathgirther, being played by me in general. And that is what's going on here. So, hello, I'm Rathgirther. Okay, that's enough diddling around. We got good stuff to do.
I hated that, actually. I hated that.
What? Oh, it doesn't matter. Listen, we all diddle a little bit. Hello, everybody. For the fourth time, we are here to give you a great intro. We aim for lots of entertainment here on this show. First up, some little bit of housekeeping. You will notice our two lovely mods in chat. Pronouns on my bio, that's Sam and Sly Fox. Both of those people will be keeping our chats free and clear. They will also be answering basic questions about the show if any folks need it. But if you do have a question about something specific on the show, please hold it until the end of the show when we have how many times can I say show in the same sentence? Oh, when we have our like table talk session where you folks get to ask us questions very specifically.
Our show after the show, some might say.
Our show after the show, our after show after the show, after the show in the show, because it's still part of the show technically. We just take a break in the show.
Can you say it one more time? I don't think they got the message.
No, that'd be showing off.
Showing off?
Oh, fuck off.
I don't have the soundboard here, Jay. I can't do it.
I know, right? Also, obviously, this is a role-playing game, and everyone at the table has given me their list of things that they'd like to have happen and do not like to have happen. And so anything we do here has safety tools that they can use to tell me what's going on, and they have consented to a whole bunch of stuff that you in the audience have not been able to. So if there's anything on here that gets to any of you specifically, don't be afraid to just log off for a few minutes, just switch away from the screen and come back in a little later on. It's no big deal. Self-care is first and foremost. VOD for the show is immediately available after the show, as it is just the live stream that we put up on the YouTube, and we very much appreciate all of you coming by and watching. Let's see here, what else? Ooh, we are still running the our campaign for the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. We are now we are over 525. Thank you so much for all of you who have donated to this particular little endeavor of ours. We are trying very hard to get up to a certain amount. Right now it is at 600 is our goal. Once we hit that, we will be raising it again, and we'll see what we can go from here. Obviously things are still going on. The International Court of Justice just ruled that there is evidence of genocide, so we'll see what happens. I don't have great hope there. You folks want to see something happen, honestly, get out there and do some direct action. Protest in front of your local politicians. Make sure they know people are upset about this. That's the way this works. If you can't do that, like some of us here can't, donating or spreading the word would be the best idea. So please, do what you can. That being said, I think that's all. Am I good at this? Did I do my job? Did I do this?
It seems like it.
I did. All right, assorted fans. I'm gonna pop into the map and I'm gonna do the recap. Boop. Man, I gotta get better transitions. Welcome to the laboratory of the Archmagus Guibert Delaney.
I think it's pronounced Hubert.
Yeah,
I think
Jay,
it's pronounced
Hubert.
Hubert. It's Hubert. So the Archmagus Hubert invented this particular laboratory a very long time ago, and our friends found their way in here after confronting the young dragon outside of its lair in the swamp. Akal, I believe we discovered. I had to go over the tapes in that.
You
I
had to
said
go
star.
over the tapes.
I
went over the
had
tapes,
my
did you?
assistant go over the tapes and tell me.
Assistant?
Somebody's gonna get murdered today.
Yep.
And she was like, "Hey ho, the dragon's name was Akal, and that is the thing we are doing today." And I was like, "Thank you, assistant." And she's like, "Excellent. Is there anything more I can do for you?" And I said, "No, it's okay. Take the day off."
I will be murdering Jay when we go to break, by the way.
Why wait?
It
You
wouldn't be the
treat your
first time we came
producer
back
this
to
way?
you, Ian.
After I spent like all day yesterday helping you figure out channel stuff?
It's true.
You
It's true.
You
It's
do
lovely.
this to me?
It's true. This on the day of our game.
On the day of our Dungeons and Dragons?
Okay. So wandering through, they went through a hole in the swamp after very minorly injuring this dragon, and then they were chased basically through this this building as the dragon kept getting zapped by these arcane devices that looked like they were studying magic from a time long gone. And after they got to a certain part, the party was like, you know what? Let's not go through this dungeon of terror anymore. And they instead decided to break down a wall like the miscreants they are. And they went into the back rooms. And then they got into the private laboratory where they found a test based on several types of mushrooms, including one very magical part, and a tank full of several versions of the Archmagus Hubert. One of which was an alligator. And we don't know exactly what happened, but Tim has a good inkling that perhaps there was some trans-dimensional stuff going on. Which means Guibert was the Archmagus that transed all of our dimensions.
I was gonna make that joke, fuck you!
We have full representation here, even dimensional. Speaking of mushrooms, incidentally, I did leave out there was a lot of property damage caused by a particular button.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There was some delicious tea made of the same mushrooms.
Was it delicious? Did we establish that? Because I tasted it. What did it?
It was okay. Yeah, it was all right.
But it wasn't all right is different than delicious.
Yeah, that's true. I think it would be delicious, but I don't know what mushroom tea tastes like, so.
Well, I personally do not like mushrooms, but I don't know about Maldress.
It's true.
I
Was
mean,
it
I've
delicious
had
to
mushroom tea
Maldress?
before. It was just kind of salty.
Oh.
Well, listen.
I'm actually curious now.
Tasted like drinking soup broth.
I mean, that would make
That might
sense. It's
actually be
basically
okay.
mushroom bisque.
Mm.
Mushroom bisque in a cup. Here's your tea. Well, okay. But yeah, as you are all talking about this stuff and you all get here, the last thing that happened was that Rathgrither had a very prominent vision, memory, who can say, of a time before, and she was playing with some kobold, and the mushroom was a big reason for that specific vision. And I think that's it. So we can begin our scene in the laboratory with Emery looking over the bunch of corpses in the tank with different labels of what Guibert they were.
Hubert.
And, you know, Rathgrither kind of spacing out a bit.
All right, so this place is weird.
Yeah.
I've been to some strange places before, but I can't say I've ever been to an Archmagus's lair, let alone one named Q-Bear.
I think it's pronounced Cubert, actually.
Oh, my mistake. See?
Yeah.
Actually, it's Cubert.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Actually, straightens glasses. It's Cubert.
So,
That's
My
what the
mistake.
tea is gonna turn me into.
well, no, so I think, so if I remember correctly, like Tim just sort of like worked all of this out and then just sort of like collapsed on the ground as she was dealing with all of the implications of like transdimensional travel and shit.
Yeah.
And so I think she's gonna take this moment to explain it to everyone as best as she can. And so let me just make sure that I remember it correctly. So they're not clones, because that's not how cloning works. He brought them in from other multiverses, sort of the same way that the T spell brought the T. It also was able to bring people from other dimensions, and the mushrooms came from one of the other dimensions.
That seems to be what you're putting together, yeah. And you rolled pretty well, so you think you've got the gist of it.
So yeah, so it's, I don't think that you're gonna like turn into like an alligator or anything, but you are sort of like infected with a multi-dimensional mushroom, which is pretty cool if you think about it. This is like brand new science that has never been studied before, and you're like patient zero. You're so fascinating. This is so cool. Can I like take notes on you?
If you think it'll help.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
What do I need to do?
well, I think it's just, I'm just gonna sort of like watch what happens to you, and write it down.
Okay.
So I think just like tell me if you're like feeling anything weird.
Is the crown still making my? Am I still feeling the crown tingle?
I mean, a little, yeah. Because when you got back into proximity with the mushroom.
Okay. My crown feels weird.
Oh, you can like feel through it.
I guess.
Interesting.
You think that's bad?
I think nothing is bad when it's for science. All news is good news when it's new information.
Can I insight check her?
Yes. I mean, you can roll deception or persuasion, whatever you want, Tim. Don't tell me which.
Oh no, I got a 7.
16.
All right, so you can. You're
Yeah,
very
I mean,
persuasive, regardless.
yeah. Yeah, I rolled a 19
Okay, I'll
for a total of 16.
wait. What?
Yeah, I
Dang.
have a -3 for my charisma.
Poor Tim. Oh no.
Whoa.
I can teach you about taxes, but I can't teach you about speech.
Yeah, so like you're fine. I mean, it's not like things will probably happen, but think of it this way: it's stuff that's never happened to anybody else before, except for this like Cubert guy, probably.
What things?
I don't know. That's what's so exciting about it is we get to see it for the first
No.
time.
I don't think this is very exciting.
No, it is.
Okay.
It is. Trust me. So, should we like deal with this dragon first? Before
Yeah,
we...
that's what I was just thinking, because we've been kind of hanging out in here, and there's no dragon in here. He must have slinked off somewhere.
Do you think the dragon knows what's happening to me?
Probably not.
I
Seemed
don't
like a
think
doof.
Dragon knows much of anything. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back through the door we came in and just kind of like peek my head out. Do I see a dragon? Do I see any sign of a dragon? Do I hear a dragon? Do I smell a dragon?
Can you taste a dragon?
Well, give me a perception check.
Yarp! Oh, that's a nat 1. Great first roll of the game today.
I rolled a 19.
That's
Yeah, great
Yeah.
first roll for
Mine
me.
was a 3.
You walk
I
into the
have-
door before it slides open. Just thunk.
Oh, it's, I don't know where it is though.
Nope, not a clue.
Shit.
To be fair, everything kind of smells like dragon. You think it's been living in these tunnels for a while.
Mm.
I mean, we could just like call its name for it to like come to us.
Hey, fucker! You gonna come fight us or what?
I don't think that's its name.
No,
Uh,
I distinctly remember it not being that, in fact.
Yeah. Jay, are there samples of the particular magic mushroom in the lab that I can?
There are. Yes.
Okay, I would
Rathwither
like
is disassociating in front of it right now.
Oh, right. I would very carefully, with as much like sterilization involved, get a sample of it,
Sure.
just to have.
Sure, absolutely. You put on your nice big thick lambskin gloves that you use for experimentation, and you pull out your vials and stuff like that. Pardon me. And then you go ahead and you grab some with like some tweezers, and you try and put it in a little container. Make me a wisdom saving throw. Actually, no, make me a charisma saving throw. Sorry.
Is it because you know that my charisma's bad?
That's part of it. The other part of it is this was supposed to be charisma.
Oh no. Okay, that's a 13.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Instead of being overwhelmed by this wave of emotion, you feel like this sort of like it. If the mushroom was a person, you think the mushroom would want to give you a hug.
Oh, that's so nice. Is it so I'm not overwhelmed? Like I'm not compelled to hug the mushroom. I just
No.
notice it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I like? Do I have any lead on me? Do you think she keeps lead as part of her materials?
Yeah, of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
Then
Yeah,
I'm gonna
100%.
like put it in like a little lead box or like wrap it in some.
Okay.
You can't really wrap things in lead, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and like
Sure.
keep the vial not
as,
close to
as
my
you absolutely
body.
start to wrap that vial in lead, you feel like a sort of sadness from the mushroom, and then you close it. If you continue closing it over, the feeling stops as soon as the lead completely covers it.
Okay. We'll tuck that in the back of the brain to think about later. Is Emerald, is the dragon coming?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Freaking coward.
She's being the knight she was supposed to be.
Yeah. Like, come on, dude. I just want to take care of this so I can go home. Can we be done? Are you gonna keep hiding all day? What's your deal, dude? I'm sticking close to the entrance over here
Uh-huh.
in case I needed to, because like I have a good range of vision. I can see him coming, but
Of course.
Well, I
If memory serves, the name of the dragon was Akal or something like that. Maybe it would answer to that.
hey, ackhole!
Just yell asshole and see if he
Yeah.
responds.
Well, I think that I have everything that I need out of here. If you want to maybe go, if you want us to all go,
Yeah, I
move out of
just this guy's starting to piss me off.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know how deep these tunnels go, and I'd rather not get ambushed in a tight corner. Do we want to keep going this way, or do we want to kind of go back the way we came?
I think we should keep going in these side tunnels.
Lead the way, I guess. I just...
Really? I can go first?
I mean, keep your eyes open. I mean...
Well, it would be weird if I walked with my eyes closed. I would bump into stuff.
That's not what I meant, but yeah.
What
Here.
other possible meaning could that have?
Just go pick a direction. Come on. And she's like rubbing her forehead a little bit.
All right, Tim and Sparks will lead the way.
I'm gonna hold up the rear and like just keep an eye out behind us. Watch our six, as it were.
All right, all of you can move your characters.
I'm
in.
gonna keep close to Tim because she said she wanted to observe me.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, you guys start down the hallway. Emery, you notice that Rathgirther has not come out of the room yet.
You coming?
She's kind of still staring at the spot where the mushroom was.
Rath? Hey. Hello? I'm just gonna go over and kind of like grab her shoulders like, hey, what's so fascinating over here?
Oh.
You good?
Yeah. I mean, yes, of course. Why wouldn't I be good?
You were kind of spacing out, staring at the table for a minute there.
There were wonders to behold beyond my ken. Of course, I was staring.
Like the mushroom? Just a mushroom.
No, the table. It's wonderful.
Oh.
And she like rubs her hand along the craftsmanship.
All right, well, we're leaving, so unless you want to stay here and fondle a table forever, we're going.
No, of course not. By all means. And you all begin. Yeah. Why doesn't everybody give me a perception check?
I'm so good at those today.
Can I make mine with advantage since Sparks is helping?
Absolutely, Sparks is helping you. His eyes light up, and he starts. His ears start to like rotate.
That is a 6.
I rolled a 4 and a 5.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Nice. Vernon, you as you guys come around this corner here, from the door in front of you, you kind of these new sensations are very weird to you. You don't know which one of them helps you pick this up, but there's something going on behind this door.
I have this weird feeling that there's something happening.
Yeah,
right
you know, it might be
behind
taste.
this
Maybe you
door.
tasted that there was something behind that door.
Yeah,
maybe
you
I
know,
don't. People talk about
it kinda
taste all the
tastes
time.
like-
It could be taste. Yeah.
For some reason, like the air is like really like earthy, like right here. It kind of tastes almost like a mushroom bisque.
Hey, that's sound. You can't taste with your ears. That's not the way this works. It's sound. You're hearing the thing, something. Listen, this is beginner stuff. You've gotta.
Sorry, I
Did your
meant
senses
it
get scrambled
sounds
too?
it sounds like mushroom. Huh? What? I'm sorry.
Did your senses get scrambled along with your innards?
I suppose so. I don't know much about the way my innards are supposed to be laid out. So
Innards are not supposed to be scrambled. Innards are not supposed to be scrambled. She's making a joke at you. This is.
Oh, because innards aren't supposed to be scrambled. Okay. Yes, very, very funny.
Nailed it.
Vernon,
Bravo.
did you eat any of the mushrooms?
I don't think so. Maybe
'Cause
we
you're
could
acting
all be breathing in
funny.
spores now that we're down here. That's
That would
I'm
be
just
so
naturally
cool. If we're all getting infected. Oh.
Yeah, no, that sounds less than
Do you
ideal,
request
Oh,
atmospheric scan?
Can you do that?
Indubitably.
Sparks.
Oh, good,
You're
he's got a
learning new words
thesaurus.
all the time. You're so smart.
Who's teaching
I
him?
taught him that one.
Yeah, can you do a scan?
Scanning.
Why don't you roll me a perception check for Sparks with advantage?
Let us see. I don't think that he has a Oh, he does. My proficiency bonus is 3, so plus 6 to perception. Jeez Louise. So I'm just gonna roll mine because I have a plus 0 and then add 6 to it. 22.
Oh, yes. It takes a few moments, but then after a few seconds, his mouth like snaps wide open, and
Like a snake?
You hear it, and a bunch of like paper comes out with. You didn't even remember you made this, but he has a printer in him, and you can tear it off. Just
Yes.
and there's an atmospheric readout.
Is it safe?
Yeah, you look at it and there's a lot of like this is an old area, so there's lots of dust, there's mildew, there's regular types of mold. There is a low-level spore background that is unidentifiable and has transdimensional qualities. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like a little bit of stuff, but I don't think that it's enough to like be super duper bad.
It's still telling me we shouldn't spend any more time down here than we have to.
Probably. So should we like lick the door? Is that what you were saying?
No, no, do not.
I mean, it couldn't hurt, I guess.
It could though, is the thing.
Well,
Oh, is it?
It could, yeah.
Vernon,
Is it
if you
the
want to
same
go
as drinking
licking
tea?
doors, be my guest.
Well, I'm just saying, Tim said that everything is good in the field of science, right?
I gesture at the door.
So the thing is, it gives us new data to work from. And so if you want to do it, if you think that the benefits outweigh the risks, then all information is good information.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second, and then Vernon kind of like zones out and he
Okay.
consults the voice
Okay.
in his head. What
This
should
is-
I do?
This is important. You have to look.
Uh-huh.
This is to be normal. Doors open from the handle, but now that you've been called out, now you have to lick it. Okay. This is important. You have to save
Uh-huh.
face. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
go, I guess, to the handle and lick it and see what happens.
Not
Okay,
the handle,
and
that's
then-
the germiest
Vernon,
part.
this is very important. Do you think you would believe that licking the handle would open the door?
I think he could be convinced of that, yes.
Okay. You all watch Vernon walk up to this door and I guess awkwardly like place his tongue on the handle and
and then it gets stuck.
and then the handle sort of dissolves and the door springs open a couple of inches.
What the fuck?
I-
Look at that.
I didn't know you could do that. Okay, just pretend like it was a spell. Ooh.
Ooh, it was disintegration level 9, as you might
You can-
know.
Excuse you can with your tongue?
Yep. Some folks have that ability. Yep, it's the
Can
thing that
I
comes from growing
lick
up
the
in the
wall
mirror of
next?
dead men.
Can I roll like an arcana maybe to like see
Yeah.
what the fuck happened?
Sure. Yeah.
I am rolling pretty great
Wow.
today.
Damn.
21.
Okay, you're pretty sure that wasn't a spell. If it
Okay.
was, it would probably be something like acid arrow, but you've never seen anyone cast that with their tongue before? And there was no somatic components, so you think maybe Vernon's tongue is just acidic now?
I'm just gonna tuck that one in the back of my brain to think about later. I'm gonna need to start writing this stuff down. Okay.
Tim has a log of the weirdest stuff. Rathgirther, mushroom skin, crown connected to nervous system. Vernon, tongue?
I am looking around for something else that I can make Vernon lick.
Wait.
Like a rock or something.
Can he lick the crown?
Do you want him to lick the crown?
Vernon,
Gross, but can't you like feel that?
can you get the crown off me by licking it?
Hang on a second, and then I consult my voice again.
He just stares into the middle distance.
All right. You still have to save face, so you still have to lick the crown. Okay, but this is very important. This is very important. Don't melt our friend. Don't do it. Just, I guess, just lick it. Don't do anything weird. Just lick the crown.
Okay, if that's what you want.
Like kneel down on the ground.
Tim
And
pulls
pull
out a
their
notebook
nose
and
down.
It's like a proposal. Vernon, would you lick my crown?
I feel like Mildred would have appreciated this episode so much.
So much. It's okay. We'll fill Mildred in on what happened.
We'll send them the highlight reel later.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, Vernon, a couple of things happen. You're like, okay, I guess I'll lick the crown, and you get a little close to the crown. But as you get a little close to the crown, something feels really familiar about the crown itself, like really familiar, and it's almost like you know this, like you know the crown, like it's an old friend almost, is what you're feeling. And so you suddenly don't really want to lick. You kind of want to talk to it instead. Is what you're feeling.
Okay. So this is kind of weird now that I've got my tongue out and everything like that. I was like literally millimeters away from licking the crown, but like it just feels wrong for some reason.
Well, I
like,
don't. Well,
it's not,
in a scale of weird things, not licking the crown and talking to it instead would be a little less weirder than licking the crown, I suppose. I think. I'm pretty sure. Maybe.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. We're in uncharted waters here. I don't think you're saving face anymore, but I don't know if that matters, to be honest. Well, I mean.
Well, maybe if we just like negotiate with it or something like that, ask it to release our friend, then like.
I mean, I suppose.
It just feels like it would listen to us.
Listen, if you want to go the negotiation route, I'm past my boundaries here. I don't know what's. Try it out, I guess. That's my point.
Okay.
And if it doesn't work, then lick her.
Oh no, the mushrooms have paralyzed Vernon.
He's got his tongue out.
I'm just like,
he's like
got my arms crossed. And I'm like leaning up against the wall, just watching and being like, what is gonna happen?
Like a
here?
rock in your hand, ready to
This
lick
would
it.
be the worst possible moment for the dragon to stumble upon us.
That's
Yeah,
true.
of course it would be.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder why that hasn't happened. Anyways,
Huh.
yeah. Okay,
Dragon
so
into the mushroom.
Vernon, what do you?
I'm still
So,
just staring at the ground.
So Vernon's just gonna be like, hey there, Crowny. I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like I know you from somewhere, and it's really bothering me. It's making me not want to lick you. What do we know each other from somewhere, from something? Like, can you talk?
I'd prefer if you didn't lick me. You're hearing
we
this
all
in your
hear
head.
that?
No.
No.
You're hearing this in your head, Vernon.
I'm still gonna be convinced that it talks.
Wait, do I hear it?
No, unfortunately. Although you do feel lots of tingles.
Are you
ASMR.
licking it?
Automatic
Did you lick
sensory
it
mushroom
yet?
response.
No.
Anyone who is watching
Guys,
closely will
oh.
notice that the crown is like furling and unfurling, though, like a living creature almost.
Tim would definitely notice that.
Yeah.
This is
Hey,
the weirdest shit.
Has been a long time.
It sure has been. Where do we know each other from?
Oh, here and there. I don't recognize this version of you, but I could,
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I've been going through some changes recently. Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, I like the new duds. Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I actually made these clothes off of, the clothing from dead people. I just had to clean them up a little bit, but the blood made it really easy to dye them red.
Okay, I don't have much context for whatever it is you're saying.
It's okay.
Yeah. So what's going on? I'm going for a ride. It's been a strange couple of weeks for me personally.
Yeah, I bet. It seems like it'd be a lot of fun just riding on somebody's head, and just like feeling the breeze through your what too much? Do you have hair? Like
No, it's just a bunch of protein strands that I'm mimicking hair with.
feeling the wind through your proteins as you ride atop
Yeah.
my friend's head. Yeah, no, I bet that's a lot of fun. Yeah, you get to see the
Yeah.
world and everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I'm
I mean,
just curious. Huh?
I'm away from my mycelial mat, so I don't know really what to do. It's really lonely out here. I'm kind of glad you guys picked me up, actually.
Oh no. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that you're away from your mycelial mat. Is that what you said?
Yeah. I mean,
It's a weird word. Can't
this-
wrap my
this-
mouth around that quite so well.
This person I'm on is nice, but they're very angry.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, where would that mycelial mat be? Where is there any place we could take you where you would
I mean,
be able to
it is-
reincorporate with that?
It's real hard. It's, being up above the world like this is so strange. I don't know where anything is. I don't do directions like regular walking people do,
Oh, you don't sense where it comes from or anything?
I
Where
got-
you all are?
I got no idea where I am, man. I
Oh,
haven't plugged
well-
into this person's nervous system fully yet, so I can't see nothing.
Oh, that's fair. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I would also recommend just not doing that. Just enjoy the ride. Don't worry about taking over anybody's nervous system. Okay,
I
that's
wasn't
just
gonna take over. It was
You take over their nervous system?
huh?
I mean,
What?
Unless they
Yeah, are
want me
we
to
hearing
take over.
Vernon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
You
speaking
guys-
out loud. Yeah.
Did you say something about taking over a nervous system?
Can we get this off me as soon as we can?
Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm communicating. Communication here. Okay. What? I'm. Hold on. Let me just.
Oh, hey, this person's cortisol levels just spiked. That's really weird. What happened?
Oh, yeah. No. So, Crowny. I'm just curious. Is there any way we can maybe remove you from our friend and
mean,
carry you perhaps
Yeah,
another way?
I could leave, I guess. I would probably wither up and die in a couple of hours, though.
What if we took some soil from down here and planted you in it?
Soil would be nice. Soil would be pretty good. I mean, I prefer a living creature personally, but soil would be pretty good.
Can I,
Well,
above table,
Yeah.
make a suggestion?
sure.
Sure.
Concept.
Yeah.
Sparks Chia Pet.
Ah.
You wanna put a little bit
merchandising.
of dirt on Sparks? Sparks has some containing properties. You could put dirt in there.
I was thinking sprinkle the spores on Sparks to make him part robot, part mushroom.
Sure, but you're gonna need some biomaterial on Sparks. Otherwise, it won't take.
It doesn't have a soul. Isn't that enough biomaterial?
You want it to grasp.
What about the
onto-
mushroom? The
Yeah.
mushroom that you collected. You can
Oh,
start
yeah.
growing it on Sparks.
I'm
It's true.
gonna DM the DM. Hold on.
Yeah. You gonna DM the DM? This is
I'm gonna DM the DM. Yeah. Hold
Oh,
on.
Oh
boy.
my god. You just really.
That I was about to blurt
Tim
out.
is playing God in the greatest ways. It's
It's not playing God. It's
Mad
called
science.
science. It's called science, Jay. Jurassic Park who?
gonna make a moldy schnauzer.
Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think about whether they should make Sparks into a Chia Pet.
Okay. I'm
I
terribly
think the
sorry.
Vernon
This
should
is
put the
tripping
crown on
content.
personally, but to each their own.
Oh, I would love to be king for a day. But I feel like this would be more like weeks, so I don't think I'd be very comfortable with that.
King for weeks? Hmm?
Well, I mean, we could always so Sparks has a container in him, and we could put some soil in there, or maybe a dead animal or something, and then put the spores on that.
You want to put a dead animal inside your dog?
Isn't that normal dog behavior? They eat dead animals. That is sort of very normal.
I mean, I I guess, but I didn't think Sparks needed to eat. And you're talking about using him as an aquarium, basically.
No, more of a oh shoot, what's the word for the like
Terrarium?
Yeah, like a terrarium, yeah. Yeah, it's more like I'm turning him into a little terrarium.
I mean, counterpoint, do we need this mushroom crown? Because it kind of just took over Maldris without, like, with intent to just kind of subsume them is what it seems like. I don't know if we should
did say that they hadn't, like, taken over yet, so that's...
Yeah, yet. So we should definitely get it off of them as soon as possible.
And put it on something that it can't really take over, like Sparks.
We could just leave it here, and it can just be a mushroom in the dank.
And kill it?
There's plenty of mushrooms in that room over there. They can all be friends.
I have a much more ethically solid solution to all of this. Does anybody have an axe or something that's like sharp?
Sword.
May I borrow that for a moment?
What are you gonna do with it?
Not until you tell us your plan.
Maldris is gonna like hide their daggers.
You could 100% take care of this yourself, buddy.
Okay, do I actually have something? I didn't actually take a look at my... that's okay. You know what? I'm not going to make you guys do anything here. Hold on one sec. I just...
What are you about to try?
Hold on. Wait. No, I gotta do it as a bit of a surprise. Okay?
Maldris is going to stand up and back away.
Okay.
You know, the thing about the scientific method is you need to have a plan first.
You need to...
Okay,
tell your
here's my idea.
Tell us our
what
hypothesis.
you're doing to them.
Here's my idea, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just going to... And then... Vernon's used Tensor's transformation. And he's going to get his little pincer out.
His
on
big pincer.
one eye. And he's going to chop off his hand with the other... his left hand.
Holy shit!
Whoa!
Holy shit! That's our hand. That's our hand. That's our hand. What are you doing?
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. And he morphs back and he picks up the arm and he's like, "Okay, Mr. Crowny, you can just jump on in here if you want, and we'll try to keep it alive as long as possible till we get you back to your home."
Dude!
What
are you doing?
Very bleeding. You're going to take 23 damage by cutting your arm off, your hand off, pardon me. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So did you tell it to jump on the severed hand or onto your body?
On the severed hand.
Okay.
Well, hands don't like live that long once they're cut off, do they?
It's okay. No, that'll provide enough food for a long time. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
It'll take a second.
Yeah. It says it'll provide food for a long time. Yeah. I bet Sparks has some great preservatory properties.
Gushing blood still.
Yeah, Sparks, can you scoop the hand into your little belly cavity? I'm gonna get the boo-boo blanket for Vernon.
Consuming hand.
This is a lot of blood.
Just cut his own hand off.
He did.
This guy just cut his own hand off.
He did.
What the hell, dude?
Are there any
Vernon, can you roll me a charisma saving throw, please?
Charisma saving throw. Got it. This is gonna be a nat 1. Watch this. Oh, I lied. It's a 15.
15? Perfect. The blood dries up to a drip already. And Tim, are you like examining the wound? Is that what you were doing?
Yes. I cast Cure Wounds. All right. Sure. I mean, I can uncast it at some point, but that's 11 points of healing.
If you get over to Vernon and start casting Cure Wounds, which does give you 11 points of hit points back, Vernon, you notice that there are already new fingers starting to sprout from the stump.
Vernon?
Holy shit. Holy shit.
This is not like a normal... You're a human, right? This is a human.
Sure.
You're a human. This is not normal human behavior. Like, I've only read about it in books. So, like... I don't know what is going... yeah, I'm pretty sure. I know all about anatomy, and this is not...
Okay, she's right, but she's also kind of gullible. Just kind of say we've always been able to do this. Just say humans can kind of do this. There's no other human in this group. Think about it.
That's very true. Yeah, there aren't any other humans in this group, and like I've always been able to do this. Like I just yeah.
Really?
Humans
Yeah.
can't regrow their hands back, dude.
Can I roll
Yeah, we
insight?
can.
You can roll an insight or a medicine or a history check or whatever you'd
I
like.
would
really.
know other humans. I would
I
know
want
that
to
humans'
know.
arms do not grow back.
I would
I
not.
I
want
served with Jack
specifically
Kennedy.
To insight, like, does he believe he could always do this?
Okay.
Like, I'm just
Yes.
like, has he fully gone off the rails?
Go for it. You can insight away.
That's 19.
19. He
I'm
absolutely
rolling fire
believes.
today.
Yeah, he believes.
He believes.
Yeah, he really believes it.
Okay, Vernon. So what we're gonna do? Your hand is growing back. That's neat. I think
Yeah.
what you should do is not ever function. Not like lick anything. Don't touch anything. Just like don't speak. Don't do anything. I think until we can figure out, because this is like not. This is something I can't tuck away in the back of my brain to think about for later. This is like an all-consuming anxiety right now. And I don't know what to do about it.
Listen, I have been to many places. That's pretty fucked up. That's new to me. I haven't seen that happen before.
Yeah. So let's Emery, what do we do? I need you to be in charge.
I don't know. Why am I in charge of the guy who just chopped his own hand off?
I don't
Did
know.
he take the crown already?
The crown has begun to loosen. You can feel it. If you wish, you can take it off and put it inside Sparks' chest cavity.
Well, I'm totally taking it off and just chucking it right at Vernon.
Well, hey, don't be so rough with it. God, it's a living being.
It's a fucking weird parasite, and you just chopped off your own arm to feed it to it.
Yeah,
Yeah?
what are you doing on my head?
Your new hand
called
is kind of tiny,
altruism.
but it is there. It's like a very tiny hand. It's like this big
It's
on
like-
top of the
it's like
stomach.
Deadpool
Bullshit.
rules.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tim, can you look at my head? Is there any like lasting damage?
Sure, I'll look at it. Does there seem to be any damage of any kind?
Make me a medicine check.
Ooh, not very good.
Oh no, what'd you get?
Damn.
No, my
You
curse
are
is
a
That's
little,
natural one, baby.
Yeah, you're a little distracted based on what
Can't
had
see
just
through all
happened.
my hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, is your hair normally like this greasy?
Just
I mean, that's like
Yeah.
my hair has so many natural oils. Like I can make it. It's basically like Play-Doh at this point. I can shape it however I want.
True.
So like I get it. If that's what you're going for, then it's like the perfect texture for that right now.
I mean,
There's
I
like
just
slime in it. It's great.
I use just water to clean. Should I use something else?
Clean?
Yeah.
Hair doesn't need to be cleaned. What? What do you mean?
Tim, my
Get
glorious
the
gremlin
oils
child. What
out.
the hell?
You can. I mean, her hair has always sort of had like bits of mud and sticks and shit in it. Like it is a mess.
Oh my
Maybe we should talk to you later about
God,
taking care of
Heather
your
also
hair.
rolled a 1 for medicine check. She just kind of like grabs your head
God.
and looks around and be like, it looks normal to me.
I mean, just skin needs to be clean. You don't need to clean hair. Anyway, this is not important. What's important is you seem fine.
Okay. Did I take any damage from taking the crown off?
You took no damage. No, you did not.
Okay. It didn't like hurt or anything or sting or
did it No.
still tingle?
It still tingles a little tiny bit.
Okay.
Okay, anybody else want to do some crazy shit before we keep going? Or should we leave? Is this dungeon making everyone crazy here? I hate this.
It's not
This
crazy.
is too. You just chopped your arm off.
Everybody's like screaming in this hallway
about altruism.
I just watched you cut your own hand off with a crab claw that you just turned your other hand into.
It's getting better.
His
Come
little
on, and
hand
I
is
hate
just like
that. I hate everything that has happened since we came in this hole. Maybe we should just leave.
I'm a changeling, and I don't think I can grow back body parts.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I
only one way to
Can't
find out.
do that normally.
Can I grow back body parts?
Don't try.
No, I'm asking
Yeah,
Jay. Can I grow
no.
back body parts?
No, unfortunately, changelings do not have
So
regenerative capabilities.
I know that I
Yeah.
cannot do that.
That is
Okay,
correct.
so-
Yeah,
I'm a changeling, and I can't even do that.
right. I think
we all have
Rathgother
our
comes
special
up to
talents.
Emery. It was like, Emery, would you like a hug? You seem a little
No!
stressed. It's
Touch me, and you're gonna be the second person in this party with an arm that comes off today.
okay, fine. I
What
just
does Randy think about this?
like about Emery exploding. He's very much
No.
hiding like away from you.
About the arm situation.
Oh, well, first of all, that's really fucked up. But I also kind of miss the mushroom.
Oh, you missed the mushroom?
It was a good
It was-
conversationalist.
What? You could talk to it?
Of course I could.
Why was it on me?
Well, I just wanted a ride.
To where?
Anywhere? It was an experience junkie. You should have heard it.
It's the midnight.
Why didn't you tell me before that you could talk to it?
You never asked. Also, we were kind of fighting a dragon, so
Couldn't. Fucking hate Randy.
listen, I'm here to help you, buddy.
You're not helping. Don't you
What?
give me the finger guns.
Mel,
they're
who are you
more like
talking to? Are you?
He's watching your whole party fall into chaos and madness.
It's been a while since we ate. We all have our people
to
we
my
talk to.
ghost. Right?
That is true.
Emily
I think we had
Yeah.
this conversation previously.
Yeah. I mean-
should we go in or?
I think we should leave. I think that this cave has something in the air. It might be mushrooms.
Yeah, it
And
has
it's
a lot of
making-
things in the air. Did you not see the report that my
I-
dog printed out?
We shouldn't be down here, I think. I think if
I do science.
Yes, you do, and we love you for it, but I think that maybe the mushrooms in the air are making everybody a little bit off. This is not a good place to be. So I think
it's great.
I hate it. I'm being completely honest with you. I hate it down here. We've seen so many bodies. There's a fucking dragon. There's electricity. There's a mushroom. There's a disembodied hand that is now growing back. People are talking to mushrooms. People are talking to ghosts.
Okay,
Why am I the normal one here?
Tim is gonna reach her hands up to try and reach your shoulders, but I don't think she's
You
tall enough. So
reach
she's
my like hips at base.
yeah, she's gonna just
Yeah.
hold your hands. So, the thing is, we did this dragon thing so that you could become a knight or whatever. And so, but the thing is, knights have to go through scary stuff, and they have to be in situations that are like, you know, there's like weird stuff happening. And so this is, I know the job description is knights are brave
It's true.
and they support people and they're strong and they fight big monsters. So
I have been
think-
offered a knighthood about 10 times. I've just always turned it down.
yeah. So you like this is I know it sucks for you. But like after this you'll be like the coolest knight.
All they asked me to do was kill a dragon. And they didn't even ask me to kill it. They just asked me to talk to it, kill it potentially. We can still do that. But it's going into a weird dungeon that's making people cut their hands off. and feed them to weird crown-shaped mushrooms.
To be fair, I don't think that was I think Vernon's just... I think he's going through his own thing. I don't think that's the fault of the... of this.
No, the dungeon had no say in this whatsoever.
Oh, that's extremely comforting. Yeah, real comforting that you just did that.
Did
For
the crown
I will
make you
say I
do
did not
that?
think this...
Did the crown make you do that?
No. I mean, in a way, I mean, I did want to, like, you know, make sure that it had safe passage back to its mycelial map, but, like, that's it. Although, in retrospect, I will say I did not think about the fact that I will not be able to play my drum set quite so easily now, which might hinder my abilities to give you all bardic inspiration.
I cannot believe you cut off our hand and that it worked. Oh, new business idea.
Sometimes you just gotta believe. Yeah!
Start a small business!
Oh my god. Think of the opportunities we can open up a butchery.
Yes, that's very
human
true.
flesh?
We could do a whole meat pies thing.
Exactly,
Okay, Sweetie
exactly.
Todd.
Yes. We'll call it
Alright.
bite me.
Never-ending source of meat.
I just think that you need to be brave for all of us, because we're all scared right now, and you are the emotional center of this group.
I'm not scared. I am legitimately
Well, maybe you
concerned
should be.
for the mental state of the people around me who I have chosen to ally myself with for some reason.
Do you think there's something wrong with this?
I look at Vernon.
Little
I think
tiny
there
hand
is-
waving in the wind.
I think there's something wrong with some of you. One or two in particular.
But isn't that what knights do, is they take care of people who need help?
I can't... My job description is kill a dragon, and I'm planning on doing that because we're already here, but we should take care of that as soon as possible and then get the fuck out of here, is what I am saying.
Okay.
Man just
Well-
licked a doorknob and then chopped his own hand off.
Yeah,
I'm going
and
through the
so
door.
It's
I'm
been a
going
really
through the
eventful day
door.
for me.
I'm not touching it with my hands. I'm kicking the door
Here,
open.
I'll do this. Yeah, you kick the door open. You're in a tiny little access way. It looks like lots of metal. You see this. There's a junction right here that obviously feeds into a room on the other side that you can't quite see. But it's got some runes on it. If you want to make an Arcana check, you can see what the runes do.
Sure, I'm gonna do it with the digital dice because my real dice have been messing with me today. Arcana. That is a nat 20 DM! Let's go!
These are very rudimentary runes, but you recognize the primary sequence in Alcazar's Scorcher as a spell. You think that somebody was testing an ability to enchant objects with that spell, which would have fired into the other room. So you're like kind of like in a maintenance hatchway, basically. There's nothing else here.
Huh. So there's like is this spell like a flamethrower or something?
Yeah, essentially.
So it... And there's nothing else in this room that I can see, really?
Nope.
Well, it's a dead end with some magic shit in it, but...
Oh, I was wrong. The smell that I was experiencing earlier, it wasn't mushroom bisque. It was just like barbecue, apparently. You ever had portobello mushroom burgers? Oh, man. Apparently that's what's been going
Those are
on
the
here.
best.
Yeah. I'll eat
Okay, well,
just about any.
Yeah,
It
so
seems
there's
like-
nothing here?
It's a dead end, it seems like. I mean, there's like some runes on the wall for like a flamethrower, but I think it's on the other side and we can't get to it from there.
Okay, so how do we get into that room?
Walk somewhere else, I guess.
Can
I can lick the glass.
You know what? I would love to see that, actually. I'm just gonna keep walking down this hallway.
Follow Emery or do more licking. It's up to you, folks.
Can Tim do some like mental map making to see if she knows how they could possibly get into whatever room is on the other side of this wall?
Yeah, make me a quick history check with advantage because you just went through a bunch of rooms.
That's a 17.
17? Yeah, you remember being in the testing rooms, and you remember that before you busted through the wall, there was another door that was leading outwards from this circular room you were in, basically. You would have to imagine that somewhere along the line of that path, there is another testing room that you have avoided by being back here.
Okay. Well, okay, so I think we can figure out how to get into that room if you think that that's where we should go.
Well, apparently there's a flamethrower in that room, so I'm not entirely sure if that is a room that we should go into.
Well, can't we just, like, disturb the runes here to make it not work?
I mean, I
I mean, you
guess.
Yeah,
I
you
can
s-
lick them.
Yeah, you know what?
Or I
Go
can
in
just hit them
there
with
and
the
lick
hammer.
No, I want to see him lick the wall now.
Okay.
I really want to see this. Just
Vernon?
it will be funny for me after, and I need some joy in my life today. Go lick the wall.
Yeah, you
You
go,
haven't
you
got
go to
enough
the room.
joy? Have I not entertained
Sure.
you?
Yeah.
Like watching a snuff film. Go lick the wall.
So the wall, Vernon, the wall here has a bunch of runes, and from what you're gathering from your friends, you want to erase those runes, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that you want to do that with your tongue, but when you licked the wall, the runes are now gone.
And voila!
Also, you can now cast out Possessor's Scorcher whenever you'd like.
What?
Hell yeah.
What?
I'll put that on
Did
your
he
page.
just learn a spell by licking it?
He just licked a spell off the wall. And
However, it will have
I'm
to come
learning
out
all
of your
sorts of
mouth.
new things about my
It will
character
have to
all
come
the
out of your
time.
mouth, though. Yeah,
Like a flame
Oh,
breath?
okay, that's fair.
yeah, yeah.
he slurped it up.
Is he like Kirby? Is that what we're learning? Vernie?
Wait,
thought that
Kirby.
I thought that was
Kirby.
Emerald. Fuck.
It
Oh my
continues.
gosh.
Are we all
We're
just
all-
becoming Kirby?
We're all assuming parts of Kirby.
I
Let's see
think Tim
here.
Tam is King DDD for sure. I mean, she has the hammer.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rathgurther eats a lot. Emery has the big suck. Vernon takes on abilities of things that he eats.
Why
I
is
can
it called What's
transform
Left
into
of Us?
anything?
when it
Falcon
should be
transform.
called
You combine us all, we become Kirby.
What's Kirby of Us?
Oh my god.
Okay. So yeah, I mean,
game
I
is
can like lead
incredible.
us to where I think the room is if you want me to.
Sure.
Okey-doke. I
see here.
do my best.
Just keep
Okay.
an eye out for
Okay.
Dragon. He could pop out anywhere.
Half a minute. I have to get the spell for Vernon, and it is not cooperating.
It's like tattooed on his tongue now.
Yeah, I mean, there could
that's
indeed be runes on his tongue. You don't know.
Oh, that would be such a cool character detail. Quick, somebody do a fan art of Vernon's
I
mouth.
want Ron's next character to be a wizard who learns spells by licking them off paper.
Well,
you have to transcribe them onto the paper and then you
well-
lick them.
He's a frogman in another campaign.
yeah.
It's true.
I do have a frog wizard character in another campaign, and he has stolen
Uh,
Look at
things
ours.
scroll.
from his-
There you are.
Lick the scrolls. You have
Okay,
an
my friend.
opportunity to make that canon.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm now that I know that this is a possibility. Yeah, I might just start doing that. Thank
The
you.
world is
So,
your
yeah.
Kirby.
All right, my friend. So that
Shake
is
your head. Sorry.
that is your spell. You can use it at will for the time being.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay. Now, my lord, this is quite the thing. Yeah. So
What a game!
What a game, everybody! Look, guys.
What a-
TTRPG, am I right? RPG, anything can happen.
We're gonna
Anything.
retitle this episode "Vernon Licks Everything."
Oh yeah.
I think what is it? What was the title right now? Descend or something like that. I think that's
Yeah.
a pretty good title for what's going on here.
You know what? That is true.
Yeah.
Descent into madness.
Descent
Yeah.
into tongue.
It's
Stuff.
Tongue
no,
stuff. Episode
no,
name tongue stuff. Printed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
So I suggest the lickening. I think that is
The
actually
lickening
perfect.
isn't bad. Yeah. Okay. So
I don't know.
folks
I think
are.
between the two, I do think tongue stuff is funnier. As much as
so-
I hate to say it.
I know, right? So just to keep us on the rails a little bit here. whatever rails there are left. Are we
What's
going?
left of rails?
Are we going to down this hallway, or are we going back the way we came to try and find this other room?
I think Tim suggests that we go back the way we came.
Okay.
Because that's, I mean, she knows that route.
It's up to you. If you all turn around and follow the bouncing light. Here, one second.
Take him away downtown.
Oh, I forgot this. Uh-oh.
Wait. You are missing the turnoff.
Oh my god, where is it? Where's the turnoff? Where is it? It's just like Lethal Company the other night.
Mine?
Mine? Yeah,
Don't
in case you guys
fucking
didn't watch
dare.
our Lethal Company stream on my channel from the other night, Jay walked right on top of a landmine. It was very
And
funny.
blew me up with him.
Yeah,
James
killed
was a
Jake.
little close.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Mind check.
10 out of 10.
He killed me at least twice that stream.
Yep.
Are you really playing with Jay if he doesn't kill you at least once per stream?
True.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I'm
Great
the one
assets.
that's supposed to kill him.
True.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I
Okay.
accidentally killed Star. But I didn't kill Jay.
I killed all of them on purpose.
So you folks come to a doorway.
Yeah, that's right.
And the doorway, unlike the others, does not open immediately. You remember from the previous room that it had to finish the test in order to do anything. But the monsters who were originally part of this test have long since died in the walls and turned into goo, and so there's nothing else here. But as you re-enter the room, you hear a boom, cleaning mode, and the floor starts to vibrate and rot as it falls apart.
Get to the edge, get to the rock edge.
Is this a thing that I have to? Oh, well,
Vernon,
not
you
what I
can
wanted
fly
to.
now.
whatever.
I'm learning all
That's-
sorts of stuff about myself all the time.
Oh, there's a big
Yeah.
piranha down there.
There is. It is a thing. Why are things? Yeah, so you can tell that at one time this thing was made to just, retract properly, and it does not. Luckily, all of you are off of the floor when it does so, and so all you do is you look down at this pit that's sort of partially filled with water and the bones of many monsters that had been used in this room before. Test subjects, and of course there's a very large skeleton. Anyone who wants to can make a survival check or a history check to see if they can figure that out.
History.
History as well.
I want
14 for history.
14's not bad.
9.
Nah.
I also got a 9.
Bravo.
Oh no, I got history. I got a 7.
7? Okay.
This dice is in timeout now.
Yeah, Emery, you're the only one who actually gets anything of note on this creature. You know that it is a dragon. You don't know of what type.
Hmm.
But it's certainly large. It would have been a full adult.
Shit.
Do you think that was a Call's parent?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's so sad. Imagine being stuck in a place that has your parents' bones in it.
Well, when we kill him, we can reunite the two of them. Anyway,
I thought we were just talking to him.
he's kind of pissing me off at this point.
Cleaning complete.
Oh, okay. I think we need to go down this hallway, and it should be up here on the right. I think if I can do my mental spatial awareness
Yeah.
correctly.
And everyone kind of trundles along. And
Look
yeah,
at
you
me,
get to
I'm
hear-
burning. I'm trundling.
And the door opens to a room that is covered in metal and soot.
All right, this is, I think, the flamethrower room. There might, I don't know. We licked the one, but would I see the friggin' shaft on the other side that's similar and has?
You do, yes.
We
Yeah,
can send Sparks in because he's resistant to fire.
resistance?
welcome.
Oh, good
not
idea.
Immune.
Actually, we all still fire resistant, or did that?
Oh yeah,
fade?
do we still have our medallions?
I would assume so.
Oh,
Yeah,
Also,
we do.
above the table,
Mhm.
Emery doesn't care, but Star would recognize if we sent Sparks in and he got torched, it would probably cook Vernon's hand and our new mushroom friend.
oh yeah,
We
it would
don't
turn him
want
into an
him to die.
oven.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like a Dutch oven dog.
Oh no,
Wow.
dog oven.
But on the other hand,
You don't want hand? Hand burger helper.
It's a mushroom casserole.
Oh,
Reset the cannibalism counter.
Yeah.
oh boy, here we go. We're gonna have those portobello burgers today.
Hell yeah. So yeah, do you folks enter?
Yes.
I'm gonna wait in the doorway and
Are
see
there
if
any
everyone
corpses on the
see if
ground?
Vernon
The
goes
fire
in
will
first.
probably go over my head, for I am small.
Here, let me do this first. There's like
Unless
the
it comes
freaking
from the
glowing
ground.
thing in the middle of the room, right?
Yeah.
Is there like just a rock somewhere or like a piece of rubble
Sure.
that I could throw at it? I'm gonna pick up a rock and I'm gonna throw it at it.
I have a dagger of returning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. I mean,
You throw
either
something at
way, Emery's got a rock from before
I got a
when
rock.
she wanted Vernon to lick it. You
Yeah.
can make a throw check.
Oh, my snack.
What do I roll for a throw check?
Do you have anything on your sheet that you would use as a throw?
Unarmed strike, maybe.
Yeah, we're just rolling unarmed strike at it. Screw it. See what happens.
Screw it. It's a 9.
It's a 9. Well, the AC on this thing is not amazing, so you hit it.
Okay.
Whack. It lights up, the door snaps closed in front of everybody, and this machine, the one on the wall that you didn't lick, lights up with fire, cooks half the room, and then bing! Next test subject.
Ooh.
So now we know what it does.
Can
All right.
we
that doesn't-
can we just like go through the other door without?
Yeah, maybe
Step-
just stick to the opposite wall.
Okay.
You
Remember
all
where
enter.
Remember where that fire came out of, and
Sticking to that wall as you watched from last time, and as you make it all the way over, obviously picking yourself over the very scorched remains of a couple of adventurers, you get to this door, and it is of course not opening.
Vernon, lick it.
I was going to suggest that in the when we were trying to go through the other time, but okay, we
Like
can
four.
give that a shot if you really want me to.
Well, unless you want us to activate the flamethrower again.
No, I don't much feel like crab cakes today, and so Vernon's going to he's
Lick
going
the
to try
door.
and lick the door.
Okay, so Vernon, here's the problem. You know from the reactions of your companions now that licking a door to get it to open is actually not what should be happening normally. And so you just lick the door, and nothing happens.
Oh. Oh, that's weird.
We could just like try and
Tastes,
smash
like
it
char.
open.
Can I use my thieves' tools? Is that going to work on this door?
Sure, you could try. You could be the rogue!
Yeah, I can
see.
finally do rogue things.
Is this the
Rogue
first time I've ever
thing.
gotten you to
Rogue
lock
thing.
this?
Yes, I
Oh
think
my
so.
god. Oops.
What do I roll for that?
2 years. First rogue pick lock.
How do I unlock the? How do I
so
try to
you-
unlock the door?
Be right back.
Would make a dexterity check and add your proficiency bonus.
It's a
So add
lock
plus
pick,
3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or as
So
I
roll a
refer to it,
d20 and add 3.
a lick.
Nope, that's a 7.
That's a 7. No, unfortunately, this does not open this particular door. You could take another 10 minutes and give it another whack. Or rather, no, I think it's a minute for a door opening. So you can take another minute and give it another shot.
I'll use a different d20.
Sure.
That's a 13.
A 13 is closer. The locking mechanism on this thing is super weird. With a 13, you realize that it's not actually in the center. It's in the sides of the door where it slides into the wall. So you move over to there and you can try again.
Oh my god. Oh, that's a 19 plus 3, so 22.
There we go. With that, you realize there's a catch mechanism in there that's keeping the door locked. So you click it and
Hey. Rogue things, first try.
first try. You are all through. and you face a long hallway.
Are
This
there
isn't
any traps
suspicious
in
at
this
all.
hallway?
Make me
Can we look
perception
for
checks,
traps?
everybody.
Because the other one was flamethrowers, so I don't
Oh.
trust this room either.
Long, ominous hallway would have traps?
14.
DM, that's an 18.
11?
Oh.
I'm going to give Sparks advantage because I have found that he is much better at perceiving than I am.
That's a good idea.
So he gets a +6. So that's 15 plus 6 is 21.
21. Bravo. There are no traps in this hallway. You can see spots where there might have been some at some point, but they have been destroyed or long since stopped working.
Can we see what's at the end of the hallway?
You see a large open room, but it is very dark.
I have dark vision.
I know.
We should race to the end.
Not this far.
Maybe don't run ahead of everybody else into the dark unknown.
But that's like fun though.
You know, I just had a thought.
Have you considered that it's fun though?
I'm just thinking about what happens when that dragon shows back up.
Oh, we can take it.
Yeah,
I
but
thought we said that we were going to talk to them anyway and not fight them.
the longer we have to be down here, the more murderous I feel.
Can I
Just putting that on the
send
table.
Randy ahead to scout?
You can try. You're
And
gonna need.
the other girl, whatever her name is.
I keep forgetting this poor girl's name.
I know,
Um,
I can never remember her name.
It's because she's very quiet. She never speaks up. And Randy has such a recognizable voice. Randy's got branding. Or randing, as he calls it.
Ew.
So yeah, make me a wisdom saving throw. Boo, like a ghost. I love it. Oh, it's good.
11.
11. So Randy tries to fly a little bit ahead, and he doesn't get very far. He gets maybe 5 feet before he just can't. He's like, no, still tied to you pretty closely.
Damn it.
Here, let me try something. All right, Dragoness! We're here! We gonna do this or not? Anything?
Nope. Actually, make me a perception check.
So many of those today, my goodness.
So many.
My +0 to perception. Oh, that's an 18 though.
18 though. I think in the distance you hear something like some whispering, like some back and forth. You can't quite make it out, but the halls are reverberating with it a little bit, so that's why you're able to hear it from so far away.
I can hear you! I know you're there! You might as well come out!
All the sound just goes dead.
Yeah, there's definitely people in there. It's probably the dragon and whoever his fuck buddy is, I don't know.
Hey gang, just for half a minute, I know we forgot to take our break, and I'm gonna need to use the washroom real quick. So how about we do that real quick before we move in forward? Maybe about 5 minutes? Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, everybody. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Sorry for the very quick break, but we are here now. I hope you all had fun and got up and stretched and got fluids and stuff, while the party undoubtedly was strategizing without me here.
We were talking
yes.
about dogs.
We were talking about dogs and maybe
We were just talking about dogs.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo.
We were talking about how Sparks might be able to, solve this problem by licking as well. So
Yeah.
Who knows?
We gotta teach
Yeah,
spark
Sparks
spells by having
somehow-
them lick Vernon.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, we
Well,
should try
Vernon
that.
really does have like golden retriever energy, though.
At the moment, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, everybody. So you face a long, dark hallway. The sounds have gone dead. The darkness is hard to pierce, even for those of you with dark vision. So press on if you wish.
Yeah, we are definitely getting attacked as soon as we get to the end of this hallway. Fair warning.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, I heard the sound of two voices whispering in the dark, and as soon as I called them out, they shut up.
Why do you think they want to fight us and not just talk to us?
Because it's probably the fucking dragon, and if they just wanted to talk to us, they probably would have done so already.
I think you're a Debbie Downer, and we need to go in with optimism and smiles on our faces.
Yeah, it's a good way to get you killed.
True.
I think you're just grumpy, and maybe you need a snack.
Maybe a
Yeah,
donut?
I'm real grumpy because
Oh,
I
here,
want
let
to
me
get
try
out
off
of
my
this
other
place.
arm.
Yeah, you know what, Vernon? Why don't you go ahead and go walk forward and then show them your new trick?
Absolutely. And so I'm going to do that.
No, do not do that.
I'm
do
gonna,
not.
Okay.
Yeah, you can walk forward, but don't cut off your other arm again. God damn it! I don't even know if that works twice.
Okay. No, I would be happy. No, okay. I'm sorry. Yes, let's go. Tally ho, and so forth.
I'm just gonna let Vernon lead and just gonna be like, I can't believe he's actually okay.
Boy, it sure is dark down here.
Well, if you want
Tim
to
is
do games,
gonna
that's fine.
Scamper forward to go with Vernon.
I'm gonna kind of like, if I can, just kind of like grab her gently by the shoulder and be like,
What?
be on your guard. Like I said,
I'm always on my guard.
that was not the scampering of someone who is on their guard. That is the scampering of someone who's a little too excited. I appreciate the enthusiasm. We need to be careful here. All right.
Okay. Oh yes, Mom.
All right. And I'd let go of her shoulder.
She scampers off.
About halfway down the corridor, you hear the dragon's voice issue from the up above you and forward. He's reciting a poem. An old nursery rhyme.
Is it about an upside down cake? That its bottom is on its top?
The hero's crooked path. From the dark, he said.
And if you continue forward, as you can tell, the dragon is attempting to be dramatic.
Beware the
yeah.
hero's crooked tasks.
Path. As in where you want.
Ah. Beware the hero's crooked path. What was the next line?
From the dark, he said.
Does Tim recognize this?
Make anyone who would like to can make me a history check.
I love history. It's my best skill.
9.
I will try.
Jared, thank you so much for $10 to the PCRF. I appreciate it. And MedMath was earlier too with a 25. Thank you so much, both of you.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
History.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, so sorry, we got a 14, 16,
9.
9.
I also got a 9.
9. It's familiar to those of you who rolled above 15, but you can't quite place where. Do you continue forward?
Do I remember more of it?
Nope,
More of the rhyme?
you do not.
I'm gonna get my swords out.
I'm also gonna take my weapons out. Have them ready.
Gotcha. At about this point, as you're starting to get to the edge where it starts to drop steeply down, you hear a new voice cut in. Beware the rider's righteous wrath. And a big flapping of wings from up above, and as you reach the lip, you see it. Our dragon companion flying in the middle of a room, a little diminutive form riding on his back.
I think. Do we recognize that voice?
A naked crown upon his head.
Oh,
you see
no.
the form.
Oh my god, dude!
Eli Fumblecrumb, the young gnome you captured at the beginning of this adventure from the Chew.
Motherfucker.
He is riding upon this dragon. He has an artifact of power upon his brow. You face the might of the butt crown.
I quit. I'm out.
Maldris literally just walks away. She just,
All right, this is
Yeah,
awesome.
honestly, I'm going with Maldris, really.
Yeah.
Another crown for my collection.
yes. Yes, absolutely.
Did you have that made after I had already made my crown?
Yes.
Or was it made before?
No, it was way before. Rose designed this in Blender, and we printed it out about a year ago. I was going to use it in the Halloween special, but you guys decided not to go to the dragon. So instead,
It only took us 2 years to pay this off, you know.
Yeah.
So, but the gnomes took him away.
That's true.
Yeah, wasn't
do you
he
want? Do you
arrested?
wish to?
He
Do you wish to
was.
ask? Do you wish to ask him what happened?
I saw you taken and held to the highest degree of gnomish court. What happened?
Oh, I was in prison, all right. Unjustly, might I add. But while I was locked up en route, you see, I met somebody, and they told me something. They told me to be better, and I agreed. So I busted out of prison, and I did a little soul searching. And that soul searching led me to find this companion, this wonderful dragon buddy, who is mine forever to be my friend. And it calls like, yeah, Eli's great. Eli's been helping me figure things out. Yeah, we're being better together. And then we realized that in order to be better, maybe I needed a magical artifact because I can't beat you if I'm not better. And so we went and we found this artifact. Amazing things.
Wait, but if you're better, why do you want to beat us?
Because I'm literally this crowd makes me better. It powers me up. You're about to get. We're about to fight, is what I'm saying, and I'm going to destroy all of you.
So I don't think we're going to fight.
I think we should. I think we should fight.
I don't think so.
I think Eli, the little one is just kind of like talking to you and shutting you down. If you want to actually kill these people, we should probably.
Can I just tuck my dagger?
Yeah, yes, you can. You actually can. Yes, 100%. Okay, we're gonna go.
Shut him up.
We're gonna go into initiative order, but you guys are gonna get all your stuff.
I was gonna say Vernon gets like this murderous gleam in his eye, and he pulls out his daggers as well.
Okay, let me start up the music. Let's
Can we
go.
Can we say that we get a surprise round on them because we're just attacking in the middle of their monologue?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
Yay!
All right, let's roll some initiative orders here. There's Eli. Where's the dragon? Come here, buddy. There you go.
15.
Let's get everybody on here. 15. Where's the doggo? There you are. Okay.
I got 18.
I also got 18.
Ooh, which one of you? Well, Maldris will
I
have the
got
higher
a
dex.
10.
18, you 15 over Vernon. Wrathgirther, let me roll Wrathgirthers. You guys seem like you're mad at me, and I don't know why. 20 for Rathgirther, holy shit.
Wow.
Okay,
I'm
what
telling
about
you,
these?
Mildred would have loved this episode.
Right? All right, let's roll for these two here. They kind of go on as a package unit, sort of. Okay, so that's 15 for the dragon as well. They're going to be behind Emery though, because Emery has a higher dex. And for Eli, what? 15 plus 3, it's 18. So that's going to be, I think, just after Maldrus? No. Who rolled an 18? You guys both did. What's your dex, Maldrus?
17.
17? Oh, it's the same. Eli's going to go just after Maldrus. And as you folks square off at the lip of this arcane arena with this dragon arguing, and you all get, we're going to resolve your 2 attacks, but that will be the end of the episode afterwards. So, Maldrus chucks a knife, and we get Witch Bolt from Emery. So, go ahead, Maldrus, roll to hit. Are you trying to hit Eli or the dragon?
Probably Eli.
Okay. Eli has a higher AC as they are on the... Jesus. Here. Eli has a higher AC because he's on a dragon, but at the same time... Where's Maldrus? Where are you?
To the left.
There you are. I couldn't see because it's too dark. You're about 60. If you make the attack from here, it will be a disadvantage.
Oh, fuck.
You can use your bonus action to steady yourself. You can't move because you're trying to surprise him, so you can bonus action steady, and then you can remove the disadvantage with your...
Yeah, because I did roll already while you were talking. It was a 19.
19?
Yep.
Okay, 19 hit.
It was a 12 plus 7. Okay, so that is 1... Can I get a sneak attack damage on it?
You can't because you don't have advantage because you have disadvantage on the throw. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just 1d4 plus 4. So that's a 6. So a 10 damage total.
10 damage. Got him. And I believe your ability with your spirit, you can do a little bit of damage to the dragon if you want.
The whales from the grave? Is that what you're talking about?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it says, it says immediately after you use sneak attack damage. You can target a second creature, so I can't use it right now.
Not right now, no.
Yeah.
All right, so that means we move on to the Witch Bolt from memory.
I missed, unless their AC is lower than 7.
Their AC is not lower than 7, unfortunately. Rough stuff. Okay, so with the opening shots missing and getting a little bit of hit, we are going to leave it at this, facing down the butt-crowned, the dookie diadem itself.
What a great episode.
The tainted tiara. It's the right itself.
SMFH.
Okay, so because we just had sort of an emergency break in the middle of this, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go right into the couch session. So if you folks are ready, have your questions prepared, and we will begin. Let me, you know what I'll do? I'll put on some nicer music for this. Let's go. I do kind of like that, but let's do... Here we are.
Ouch.
Turn that up a little tiny bit so everyone can hear. Beautiful. Okay. That'll be really disconcerting when I open Tailspire up the next time and see this nice music in the middle of a background fight. Okay, so let's pop over to the couch. Hello, everybody. Oh my god, I'm so zoomed in. What happened to me? Well, now you can all see the crown in its fetid glory. Oh my goodness. So the application that I usually use to highlight your questions on stream here that usually appears at the bottom, it finally died. The people who were making it had to close it down because its relationship with Twitch is no longer functioning. Lots of changes to Twitch means a lot of applications go down, so unfortunately I won't be able to just put it on the bottom of the screen anymore. Hopefully one day I will find another workaround, but for now that is dead, so I'm just going to read those aloud. Once again, if you have questions, try to type question or Q in front of your question, and I will see if I can get to it as fast as I can. We already have a bunch of them, but before we go to questions from the audience, oh my god, feature chat, why are you being weird? Let me turn that up, there we go. Does anyone have questions on the couch for me or for somebody?
Yeah, sure, Vernon, what the hell, dude?
Oh, I don't know. I just, it felt like the right thing to do. That's all.
Chopping your hand off?
Yeah.
Chopping your hand off?
I actually thought you were gonna attack me.
Oh no!
Just
I would
remove
never
the
do
head
that to a
and
friend.
everything. There's no problem if you just remove the head.
No, I thought he was gonna like try to chop it off, like we were talking about like earlier on when I first put it on.
Oh.
But like I was actually scared. I was like, please don't attack me.
I would never hurt a friend, no matter if it's mycelial or Maldris.
No.
Aw, that was so nice. Okay, anybody else? Any other questions at all? None?
How does
None?
it feel wearing the butt crown?
It feels right. It feels right. At last, my arm is complete, except it's my head.
That's where you need the most armor, so
So what is everybody else planning to make to have on stream? To just like pull out randomly? Because I've done it. Jay's done it.
Ouch.
Right? Couch.
There's a lot of shit
yeah.
that I can pull out of nowhere, honestly.
Oh yeah, that's true, Star.
I mean, I also have... Where is it? Yes.
Oh, the big suck.
That's
yeah,
right.
the big suck.
Really true.
My dog is currently not allowed to go upstairs, so I can't just bring her out. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I don't have access to a soundboard, so I can't use out of context clips from my friends. Just at random here. I fucking love Mothman. Yeah.
I do fucking love Mothman, and I refuse to be shamed for it.
I am not shaming you whatsoever.
Absolutely. Okay, let's get some questions in from the audience now that I'm done.
There's so many
taunting
questions in
all
the
of you.
chat
There,
right now.
there are
Holy
so many.
crap.
We're gonna start off with Hawk first. Question for Ron: did you talk about Vernon cutting his arm off with Jay before you did it, or was it just impromptu?
Only very briefly, literally moments before I did it. That's why I DM'd. The DM was like, "Can Vernon regenerate his limbs?" And I just
was
thought
like, I don't know, dude.
Do.
Why don't you figure it out? Why don't you see what happens? And he
fucking try.
He did that without confirmation from me if he could regenerate that.
Yeah.
Oh my
So, I figured at the worst I could always have Tim like build me a mechanical hand or something like that.
That's such a good idea, actually.
Thank you. But like, yeah, no, I had no idea if it was going to work or not. I was just like, yeah, why not? We can make this interesting. So.
Jesus.
Question from Supernova Blade: who in the What's Left of Us crew is the best at Lethal Company? I'm banking on Zoe, even though Zoe would never play it.
I have not played it because I am a coward and I am afraid of everything.
Or you should play with us.
I should. We should.
Yeah.
Play with us, Zoe.
Next time we
You
do
will
Lethal
not be
Company,
afraid after you play with me.
I'll get the mod where we can all play together, and then we can have like 6 or 7 of us, and it'll be a big group, and it won't be so scary. Yeah.
We'll all die together.
It'll be great.
I think I might actually be the best because I'm pretty sure I've survived every round that we played. Except
I
for
die
maybe
almost constantly. Yeah,
Jay's killed me twice.
Man walked onto a landmine.
I did.
Just right onto it. Clips from that are on my channel, by the way.
That's
Wink.
true. It was very funny.
It was quite
Streamed it a
funny.
few days ago.
But he killed me in the process.
It did. You were a little too close to the idiot zone, and you got splashed with idiot and also fire.
Yeah.
There's
Concussive force.
question from Medmath: whose characters are now considering cutting off a hand just to see what happens? I mean, I'm gonna guess it's at least Tim.
Not her own hand,
Yeah,
but she's thinking about like, oh, if Vernon can do all of this shit, what else can he do? Like she's running through an entire, you know, that scene in The Incredibles where Edna is like showing all of, like she's putting the new suits through like a gauntlet of like, here's all the things they can survive. Tim is imagining the gauntlet that she's going to build for Vernon to go through so that she can figure out what all he can do.
I mean, we kind of have a wizardy gauntlet right
Human
now.
experimentation, you know?
True, there's a
We
lot
should
of
have let Vernon
experimentation.
get torched.
Yes.
That would have been pretty funny if he just came out the other side and he's just like, oh, I'm okay.
Oh, they're gonna say it would have been funny if he just died.
True.
The first thing you
That's
try, he
funniest.
cannot survive.
Roast the crab cake.
It's like, Tim, you killed Vernon.
It's for science.
Would it be crab cakes or human cakes at that point? Because he
Depends on what-
would be in a human form, yeah.
But yeah, it depends on what
depends on-
mode he's in, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or half crab, half
Actually,
human.
this is sort of relevant. Loner Evie is asking: is there a reason why Vernon has gone a little silly have been revealed yet? I forgot if it has. No, it has not exactly. I mean, he came back from surfing the plains in a very weird manner, and so who knows?
Yeah, he had a surfing accident. You know.
Apparently all his organs
uterus got
are all
moved.
messed up.
Yeah, that's I forgot about that.
Like,
Oh,
organs,
that
I was
was a
trying to
great-
think.
organs are not
Oh,
supposed to be
God.
scrambled.
Episode.
Pull out
I
organs
was
are not supposed to be
thinking-
scrambled.
I spent the last month trying to remember because I've made like a thread of jokes that I've made that have actually killed Jay, and I was like, what was the one I did during What's Left of Us? I can't remember. And yeah,
Well,
it was
that's
the
when
uterus.
you just go back and rewatch the episode, my friend.
I know, it's like I wish there was just like a way on
Oh.
demand I could go back and watch the video, you know?
Well, you can at youtube.com/
Slash at the Jaycorn.
Always
Wow.
be
Really?
plugged
What was
in.
that URL again?
YouTube.com/ at the Jaycorn. If you're not already subscribed for our nonsense, you should, because there may be more nonsense coming
Yeah.
up very
We have-
soon.
we
We were
have
strategizing
plans.
yesterday.
We have
He
plans.
has a fucking crown on his head that has an ass on it.
Yeah.
If
At
that's
the
not
very
worth
least,
your
you're-
subscription, I don't know what is.
Get
At the
a
very
good look.
least, you're
get-
guaranteed
get
wackiness at
luck.
least once a month.
Good luck at these teeth. Hold on. Hold
Do
on.
we have to
Oh,
censor
no.
that
I
on
don't-
YouTube?
Yeah, I was
Can we
gonna
do that?
say we're gonna get demonetized, but we just got monetized. No,
YouTube, you don't know if this is just a peach. You have no idea. Stop it.
it's true.
It's,
Can't cancel all of
It's
the
the
state of
peach crown.
Georgia.
that's right.
It's actually just an upside down heart where like the
Yes,
tip of the
yeah.
heart has just been
Yeah,
like,
he's just
oh,
wearing
dude.
it upside down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very good stuff. Another question. Koi the Fish is asking, how would Tim feel about modern day technology?
I think she would be both very excited, but I also think that that she is very much like ADHD brain, where she would struggle to not be like sucked into like down rabbit holes, and like the ability to communicate with literally anyone at like all across the globe instantly, she would drown in the content.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the issue, is like there's too much that she would be able to do.
So, yeah. Oh, this is a question for me. Victor, dead Kronov jail. Question, Jay, do you have any... I assume this means any idea. Any idea where that nonsense with Vernon is going? I know exactly where that nonsense with Vernon is going. Ron has no clue. We're definitely, I think we're sort of riffing right now, a lot like what I do with Mildred and Radgurther. But I have a plan for where I am intending the beats to land. Again, unless Ron makes these big fun decisions like cutting off his own hand, which we'll play with. Listen, don't worry. I'm intending on having a series coming soon about how DMs make these sorts of decisions and how to roll with it. So you will all get the inside scoop very, very soon.
Future is an exciting place.
I adore it, yeah. Question, Lone Reavy, what's with the DM's pronouns being question mark, is that up to is that lore being set up? That's just the lore of DMs being eldritch creatures. While I'm a DM, I identify as literally every one of my NPCs. So it's a wild headspace to be in, let me tell you. Lone Reavy again.
Lone Reavy has a bunch of questions.
I'm glad. Super glad. Everyone say hi about that. Yeah. Can I get a reminder of what the butt crown is, Lemao? I forgot. Yeah, absolutely. We so this is originally just an offhanded joke. Mildred and I were just riffing in Velasso about Wrathgirther stories
Years ago.
Yeah, this was literally like over a year ago. But we were in Velasso in the trench before we started fighting the fire zombies. And one of the things that we just entered into canon was the fact that this butt crown was probably a real thing. And you all were like, nah, that's just fucking them shitting around. And nope.
Yeah, I figured that was not going to be the end of that, knowing you.
We were trying to decide if it was a crown you wore on your butt or if it was a crown that was shaped like a butt. And I guess now we know.
You guys will have to figure that out when you loot the crown, if you do get to loot the crown, because it has a stat block that I built.
I don't want that crown.
That block for the butt crown.
I'm anticipating that we find out that it has like a 2-part kind of thing where you wear one on your head and one on your butt, so you're in perfect synchronicity.
Maybe there are 2 butt crowns. What happens when you have 2 asses, everybody?
Ass to ass communication.
It starts playing disco music, just
that's it.
You got to shake your booty.
All right, Loner Evie is also asking, what does the shroom crown look like? I'm definitely not asking for our purposes. Loner Evie, in previous episodes, Jinx has shown off the little tiny crown that she made for this.
Oh yeah, I can take pictures of it and post it in the Instar's What's Left of Us thread in her Discord.
Absolutely.
It basically just looked like a Princess Peach kind of crown, right?
Yeah, I got all the details from Jay of what it looked like, but yeah, I can post pictures once the stream is done.
Right. Hawkford is like April Fool's episode when you guys play Lethal Company in character. We kind of did that in the last Lethal Company, actually.
Except it wasn't in character for these characters.
I was Beyonce, and we were clearing out the tunnels, and it was a great time. We were.
Oh man, I missed the fight again.
It was very good. We got through the maze by using the best strat, which is going to the left. To the left.
Yeah, for anyone who has potentially missed it, Beyonce is basically the DM PC for the game that we play but do not stream.
She's a Knoll. She's a Knoll. That's the joke.
Yeah, Beyonce Knoll.
Question from Doodle. If you or your character could be a cryptid, what would it be? Actually, I think we may have answered this question a long time ago, but yeah, we can absolutely say it again if you...
I don't remember what my answer was.
Ron had a very... Yeah, Jackalope seems like it would be good for you. Ron had a very suitably weird one. I think you picked that pants cryptid from...
Fresno Nightcrawler.
Yeah, Fresno Nightcrawlers, yeah. Oh, it might have been what he picked, yeah.
Oh my god, what did Mildred pick? I can't even remember.
It's been
I
so
think
long.
that's what Mildred picked. I think we were talking about our favorite cryptids.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it was like which one our characters would be, because I think I mentioned the squonk.
The squonk, that's right.
Mentioned the squonk. Yeah. The squonk is like incredible.
I remember
Isn't
the
there
day
a cryptid that is just like a cute little guy?
There's several cryptids that are just cute little guys.
I mean, the chupacabra's a little cute.
Yeah.
Goat sucker.
If you're a creep.
In a sort of like angry, starved chihuahua sort of way.
The cutest.
Yeah.
I want to be the Loveland frog.
Oh.
Hell yeah. I don't know what that one is.
It's just a little frog man.
Anyone who knows me knows that I would 100% be the Bigfoot.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Not the
gigantic.
big ass?
I'm currently the big ass. I'm just a big wandering butt.
Like, everybody always talks about my feet. The rest of me's big too.
I got a lot of junk in my trunk. I would appreciate it if people noticed.
Why wasn't anyone acknowledge how many squats I've been doing to get this good? Why do you think I walk like that?
Important.
I'm doing my glutes exercise, and someone noticed, and the first thing they thought of was my big feet. Come on!
We already established that Jay doesn't. Well, Jay didn't have an ass when I met him, and now he kind of does.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
Because he's
Fencing.
been walking through the woods and doing those lunges.
Sword work
Like the
gives
big
you
rough
a
terrain,
pretty great ass, let me tell you. Let me tell you, folks. Question for everyone from Jared. Hi, Jared. How you doing, buddy? If you could do a live show at a con, which con would it be? Oof. It would right now, the only con that is responsible enough is Big Bad Con. They made sure everyone was wearing masks. They had a COVID procedure. They had the whole thing, and almost nobody caught the plague while they were there for that reason. So the only con I think is at all responsible for anyone to go to or hype up is Big Bad Con. If another con does the same thing,
Where's that?
I'll hype that up. I think it's middle of the country, if I recall, somewhere near Chicago. Someone will have to tell me where Big Bad Con was.
I like that even though you live in Canada, you still say the country.
North
Yeah, I was
America
confused
might as
by
well
that. I
be
was like-
one country. I don't know what we're all waiting for. Borders are stupid. Also, mostly because borders are stopping me from seeing a lot of my friends, and I don't like it.
Yeah, bro with
And-
the F.
Yeah. And family. I have a lot of family in the States, so.
It says that Big Bad Con, last year was in Burlingame, California.
Oh, Burlingame, California.
Yeah.
That's so far from me.
I know.
That
me
is quite
too.
far.
The opposite end of the continent. What the hell? We'll do a northern
It's
Big
okay.
Bad Con, let me tell you.
Yeah, there you go.
Question from Supernova Blade. How long until we reach the part of the tabletop when Jay is threatened to have his ass get kicked? I mean, they have to meet God and kill God, right? That's the whole point of this Final Fantasy-like adventure they have. I'm gonna get suplexed by Emery.
When's Final Fantasy gonna incorporate the butt crown as a proper equipable magic item? That's my question.
Squaresoft. Call me, buddy. I'm right here. I have the STL. It's a 3D digital file made by my lovely partner Rose, who makes all of our art. You could have it for a very low price of $300,000.
That will help out the game's production quality tremendously.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm willing to negotiate too. This isn't a steady boat. I would like $300,000. I don't have to have $300,000. Question from Medenmath. Are recent changes at Twitch causing any problems for the stream? Only for some of my apps changing. Honestly, Twitch is getting looser about their stuff. Their new CEO is trying very hard to recalibrate their image.
Yeah, can I, as the resident person who doesn't know anything about anything, what is happening with Twitch right now?
So first of all, they lifted all of their bans on multi-streaming in general, which is why OBS now offers it natively. So yeah, restreams days are numbered, let me tell you, especially because I can't just give a list of my commands to my mods like I want to. We'll also have to set up YouTube bot, but that later. In addition to that, they are changing their monetary payouts a little bit. I don't know the exact details right now. I'd have to look it up. But
they
last
just
I saw
released some new thing for like partners and affiliates. Depending on like how many subs you get, the revenue split will change.
Yes, which is
like
better.
to be better or to be worse?
To be better. So it's like
be
the more
better.
subs you get, because like it's in general is a 50-50, but if you get a certain amount of subs, it can go to a 60-40 or even as high as a 70-30,
Sure,
which is like
it is nice to be fair. Discoverability is still a huge issue on the platform, but discoverability is a huge issue on a lot of platforms, except for obviously. Well, I mean, it is even a problem on YouTube, but it just seems to be easier on YouTube. You folks commenting and talking during this live stream, for instance, does a lot to help. Does a huge amount to help us in the algorithm for YouTube. Like that sort of stuff. Perfect. Comment when you can. Put likes on the video, etc., etc. That's really all you need to do for YouTube to get this.
Subscribe.
Share with your friends.
Smash that like button. Ring that fucking bell.
Sit on your keyboard and try to do that all with your butt in honor of this episode's theme.
No, put a butt crown on and use that to type.
Yes, just
Merchandising.
Smash your face into the keyboard.
I am 100% down with that. Let's go into questions real quick. Questions from Roastable. Is Emery wondering if her sanity will go as well after seeing her party lose it one by one?
She is definitely worried about it. It's like we came down in this fucking dungeon, suddenly Vernon's licking things and cutting his own hand off, and Rathgurther's kind of out of it, and Tim is Tim, but Tim hasn't done anything exceptionally out of the ordinary yet. And neither is Maldris, I guess, but it's just like...
Well, I drank the tea.
Yeah, you did keep pressing that button.
It was fun, though. That was
a good
great.
time.
Emery is not having a good time at the function, we'll just put it that way.
About the uterus being somewhere else.
Wandering uterus, the fantasy edition, where it can literally wander all the way down to your calf.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Uterus. Anyway.
My uterus. Incredible.
Let's see here. Smash that like button. Discoverability, amazing stuff. I see. Thank you, Monts, for pumping the Ko-Fi up. Honestly, if you folks really want a really good way to support the production specifically, that's what the Ko-Fi is set up for. So even if you want to only like give a little bit or tip us a little bit or anything like that, honestly, all this stuff for discoverability is the free way you can help us. Anything else, that Ko-Fi is very good. Question for everyone from Jared Sadewater. If you had to change your character's classes to a different class, what would you pick and why?
Paladin.
Yeah.
Because I'm playing a paladin in our other game and I like it. She'd be a vengeance paladin, though.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. I don't know what I would change Vernon to. Like, I really like him as a warlock. I guess if I had to pick something, I might do a druid, but that's just because it seems like it would be fun to play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Summon just giant crabs with like summon animals or something.
I cast Rain of Crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all know what
crabs be upon ye.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like the easy answer for Tim is wizard because she's a nerd, but I don't know.
I think a lore bard would have worked out well.
Yeah, but she's so like her charisma is nothing.
No.
So
That's
yeah,
what makes it funny.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I feel like wizard or like knowledge cleric, maybe.
Knowledge cleric wouldn't have been terrible.
I can see Tim with some cleric in her. Cleric
Yeah,
with the
she does
boo-boo
not
blanket.
hate the gods, unlike my other nerd characters who are very explicitly arcane magic is the best magic.
Mm-hmm.
Tim doesn't really care.
I have an answer that would probably surprise people.
Oh.
Barbarian.
From Aldris? Yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm.
Like maybe even like multi-classing, so I could have like a rage.
Oh,
you know, you can multi-class anytime you'd like. I think it's appropriate from
I was
Aldris.
actually thinking about
I'm
it.
multi-classing right now.
Well, because you also did say that the crown said I was very angry, and I was like, oh, well, what if I became like a little bit of barbarian and I had like a rage?
Yeah. What if though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that idea. It's very cool.
Very stealthy, but also go in and smash things.
You can absolutely, man. Assassin Barbarian is such a good combo. I built one a while ago, and he just used. He had a big two-handed sword. It did 2d6 damage, and first round of combat, 2d6 damage plus sneak attack plus guaranteed crit. Did an outstanding amount of damage. Oh yes.
Oh, Lord.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. Very wild stuff. Okay. Doodle doodle. My brain. Doodle oodle is asking, how does Tim feel about her dog's printer feature?
I think Tim is constantly surprised by the features that she doesn't really remember putting into the build of Sparks when she was building him. I think that she's taking all of these things at face value and just sort of taking it in stride and like, you know what? I don't know what's happening, but right now it's all good things. So we're just going to accept it. It's great. Love it. Which is a very like gnome reaction to.
Right, exactly. Like, I don't remember putting that in there, but I guess it's there now, so
might as well use it. Yeah, great. Awesome. Yeah. Love it.
Final question from Supernova Blade. No, it's fine. You can keep asking questions. It's fine. How long until Emery is so insane that she starts singing Baby Shark to cope?
Next question.
Someone said Tim as a ranger might be interesting with her animal companion. That wouldn't be too terrible.
Yeah, Beastmaster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Metamath, question, if Tim were a cleric, would her patron deity, who would her patron deity be? Perhaps would her patron deity perhaps be a bit miffed about Sparks? That's actually a question for me more than it is for...
I was gonna say, because I don't really know the nature of Sparks's...
Yeah. Yes is the short answer. Rathgorthar was completely correct in saying that the gods do not enjoy when mortals create fresh life, like actual life. They are extremely upset.
Yeah, but it was an accident. So, like, it's okay.
Sure.
Right?
Yep.
That's not how law works.
What? Yeah, but it should.
Tim doesn't care about the law.
Yeah.
All right, she doesn't know about
pay
taxes, so she probably doesn't know how law works.
That was pretty funny, actually.
If people make a law that is bad, then you just shouldn't follow it.
Right.
Yeah.
Clearly. If a law is unjust, it must not be followed.
Exactly.
That's a great line of thought for today's general theme. There's a quick comment from MedMath about Maldred saying, "I'm so pissed about my fungal infection, I have to change classes." Which is so true. Rosegold asks, if Tim were a cleric, would Sparks be her patron deity? Which is the other question I was expecting. Which is a possibility.
Oh.
Sure.
Dog god, dog god, dog god, dog god.
Know ye now what it's like to be dog god?
Ooh.
Question, how much longer until Emery goes? It goes a little wild because of Vernon's antics.
Walking that thin line.
I love that.
Tiptoeing across it.
It's always fun when we get Star to yell on stream.
I'm just so full of emotions, all right?
Emery being the angry, like, very impatient mom figure, I think is just exactly what the party needs.
Emery is like that meme image of a mother with like 3 children on leashes, and the other members are the other members of the party.
Or I feel like it's like the vine of the, what do you have? A knife! No! No!
So good. Question for everyone from Jared, how would everyone do if they got Freaky Friday'd with the rest of the party?
Depends on who's who.
First of all, stop reading ahead of my notes. Second of all, first of all, I wouldn't be able to help myself, even if I was like rolling for things. I'd just mandate that Emery and Rathgorthar would switch bodies.
Oh my fucking god.
That'd be so funny for me personally.
Only if Tim and Sparks get to switch bodies. That's the only one I will accept.
Sure.
He just wants to be a dog.
Yeah. Yes.
Why not?
Dog god, dog god.
So does that mean it's Maldrith and Vernon that get swapped?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, so.
Would I hear the voice then, or would the voice follow?
Oh boy, I can't wait to cut off my arm.
No, I can't roll back.
Okay, but But see, here's
Well,
the thing.
there's
If
only one way to
Malbus
find
and
out.
Vernon switched places, Vernon could just change back into himself, and then we'd have two Vernons.
that is
true.
true. I do have the power to do that.
Well, no, you would steal my power to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. I would still have the power to do that.
We're learning so much about the party. So it's closing. It's coming up to the end of our time here. Does anyone on the couch have any more questions for each other?
What
Zoe,
will
like, the
Vernon lick
Ver-
next?
I forgot
Apollo
to
is
close
trying to kill Zoe.
Yeah, I forgot to close the blinds on the window at the far end of my room, and so the sun has reached the point where it's blinding me. So that's good.
I just
Be
figured
professional.
that you
Gaze
have, like,
straight
glowing
into it,
eyes,
as though it's
so-
not a problem.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I'm Zoe B, and I'm very small.
We have a great shot of Zoe doing that like from the bottom of her screen. It's amazing. I want to keep it as a reaction image so badly.
Do it.
I know, I should. Oh God, I'm so pleased with myself. So yeah, does anyone have any other questions or other stuff?
What will Vernon lick next?
Yay!
Whatever you tell
Tune
him to,
in next
apparently.
time.
Emery gets to be Gale and be in the background going, "Stop looking at it."
I'm looking at the damn thing.
Yeah, but that's how he learns spells now. So he has to lick more things to gain more power.
No, I think Emery would be
Dude, this guy.
encouraging him to lick things. So she's like the opposite of Gale. She's like, he's just gonna keep doing it, and this is really funny for me. Yo, lick this.
Yeah.
Wait, I have
What
a
happens when
question.
you lick this rock? Turns
Yes.
into a rock.
Yeah, what happens if you lick a rock that Tim has like made to glow? Do you get that glow power?
Oh.
Now
I don't know.
now you're thinking like a scientist.
Now we're playing with portals.
Yeah, I think
Wait.
licking things will 100% become a new running joke. Supernova, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
Vernon used lick. It's super effective. The enemy is paralyzed.
Doodle Oodle said, so if he licks the butt crown.
He becomes a butt.
Oh,
Well, he stopped
Well,
himself
folks,
from licking the other
we're
crown.
getting into the 18 plus area of this stream now, so I need all the kids to go.
What's left of
Walloo
us
after
after hours?
After hours, it's a lot of talking about licking things like the butt crown. How do you think Thought Slime will react to this episode? Rose asks. I think if Thought Slime watches this episode back, if Mildred ever has the time to rewatch this episode back, I think Mildred will be like, I had a great joke for this part.
Probably, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, everybody, we are at 4:30. This is the end of our time right now. I would like to thank, obviously, Jared and Menmath for donating to the PCRF up above. We haven't hit our $600 goal yet, but we will keep going until we hit that. As long as there is a need for this to happen, it will keep happening. So that's what we're going to be doing. I would also like to thank, of course, our members, our Ko-Fi members, and our YouTube members, of which there are now too many for me to list off, at least on the YouTube side of things. So what I'm gonna have to do now is I hadn't thought about this before, but I checked it before I came in here because I was gonna give everyone a shout out. I'm gonna have to make like a function that just lists all of our members.
Oh, like
and
a reel?
Yeah, and I don't know how to do that exactly.
I can help you figure it out.
Yes. We will have to do that 100%, and we'll get all of our subs from Twitch, we'll get all of our members from YouTube, and we'll get all of our Ko-Fi exclusive members, and we'll make sure we shout everybody out when we can. But thank you so much for supporting. What's Left of Us is currently not running at a deficit, which is very good. I appreciate that immensely, and we're gonna use that to hopefully bring you guys more content, more delicious content. Yeah, so I think that's it for the week. Everyone, what does Zoe always say? Stay warm, stay happy.
We need to shout out our mods too.
Use something like that. Exactly. Yes, absolutely. Our mods. Yeah, mods, please. I think, did I see you guys already do stuff? Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Sly, for already on that. Beautiful. We have Sam, Perens in my bio in chat, has his own Ko-Fi and makes his own amazing leatherworking stuff. Beautiful stuff, to be honest. Sly also, incidentally, runs her own shop where she makes a whole bunch of little crafty stuff, and it's just the cutest stuff, honestly. Seriously, extremely. You should check it out. Nerdvana. There it is. Yes, absolutely. There's the link. Nerdvana Crafts. Card. Oh, you made yourself cards. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, someone just donated to. Okay, Med Math finished off our goal. We're at 600. Thank you, Med Math, for $65.
Oh wow, thank you.
Beautiful. Appreciate it. The goal will now be raising. we'll be going up. Well, you know what I really want to hit? I want to hit 1,000 before we end this particular run and send the money to PCRF. So we're gonna try that out. I think I saw also Sly was. I think it was Sly also put the Doctors Without Border link in the chat as well. Doctors Without Borders is a great organization, hands down. They do so much more than just helping out Palestine as well. There's a genocide going on in the Congo right now, and obviously the conflict going on in Myanmar. If folks really want to give a little bit to help out a lot of places, Doctors Without Borders, 100%, great place to do it. Beyond that, yes, please get out there, get on the horn, tell your local representatives that you are not happy with how things are being dealt with. Only through collective action can we change things. But yes, stay happy, stay healthy. Please be good to yourselves. And say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Everybody.
That's what I thought. Take care.